Yesterday I was sitting on my screened-in porch having a cigar, waiting on an order of cigars to come in the mail, and I saw the postman go down the road. And I started thinking about how the post office used to be, where they wore a uniform and they came no matter, the mail ran perfectly. And I saw the postman in a van. They used to be in Jeeps. I miss the Jeeps. Went down the road and then came back. And so I was figuring, well, here comes my cigars. All of a sudden they turn around and go back because they forgot something. And it was hilarious. Just the way they were driving was comical, which is rare that you can see that someone's comical just the way they're driving. And then they came back and they came up to my house, and I'm sitting there waiting for them, and they didn't drop the package off. So I came around, and it's this Asian girl, and she's got on Crocs and these too tight knit pants, a huge sweatshirt, tons of makeup. She's holding the box. One of her eyes is off, really, which she can't help. That's fine, but it just added to the whole thing. And she is just as comical as her driving. It is hilarious. And she's like holding my package, and I'm like, well, okay, thank you. And I was like, is there any mail in the box? She's like, I don't remember. I don't remember if I put it in. I deliver so much mail. She's like, I don't know. And it was just I said, listen, I'll go get it. No, I'll get it. And then finally, I got my stuff and got my mail. And she said, thank you so much for coming. And I was like, certainly, of course. She was nice, but she was dressed terribly. She looked like, she even looked terrible if she was at home to be dressed that way. It's just sloppy clothes. And it wasn't professional at all. And the mail is going away. There's going to be no more mail soon anyway. That's an old government institution. But they dress that way in healthcare now. And, you go to the doctor and the nurse has tattoos all over and she's not dressed professionally. And that is an attitude towards the place where you work. Teachers, they need to dress up and say, listen, it's just like you used to dress up to go to church. And that was to show respect for the institution, that you believe in what this institution is doing. And so you show respect by dressing up, and then being in the nice clothes gives you a certain feel and a certain attitude about how you're supposed to comport yourself because you're in your nice clothes, and it changes the way you work and the way you approach your job, and it changes everything. And then if we want society, and I'm old, something's going to happen to me anyway, but if you're younger and you want society to start functioning again, then people are going to have to get back to that type of respect where the institutions that we rely on, people dress really nice to show their respect for that institution. This is something we care about. It's healthcare, and it's making all of us have better lives.